Good morning. So I got my microphone hung up from right here, and I think the microphone always seems to pick up better. If y'all noticed in Irvin's last few videos, he's been using that microphone he's got, and it makes a huge difference in the quality of the audio. And I've had my mic for a while, but sometimes it's a little more hassle to sync to the camera than I want to go through. And then a lot of times it'll be synced, and then I'll lose connection with the camera, and then I'll be talking to the microphone and I won't get none of that footage. So yeah. So it's Saturday morning, and y'all know I'm solo today. I'm always solo on the weekends unless otherwise specified. I got to go out here to Fairburn. So a couple things are going to happen today. I've got to go to Fairburn and cut that one. I got to go. I got to go by the steel dealer. Another thing I'm going to do today too, while I'm over there, I need to buy a chain for my damn big saw. I ruined that chain yesterday. The other day, I should have just ground it on down, because I couldn't get through it anyway. Because once that chain hit the chain was already getting hot because you're in that deep wood, and I'm pushing it in pretty hardcore, hoping that it'll just break off when the grinder hits it. Because I didn't want to put the chain all on the outside where all the dirt and grime are. I wanted to go straight into the meat of the tree and straight into the barbed wire. So once I hit that barbed wire, the bar and chain was already a little warm, and it destroyed the chain. I tried to sharpen it, and go back in there and cut it again, but the chain has been sharpened 4 or 5 times, and that just did it right there. So I don't know, man. Anyway, I got to do that, and then I'm going to go by the 10 pallet saw job and just ride by and just take a look at it, see how it's doing, and get a little bit of video for you guys. I don't know if I'll get out of the truck or not. So in lawn land, there's always some lames that are always trying to throw innuendo and stuff at other there's some people that are in the lawn land that ain't in the game, that don't even do lawns. But they come in our, and I like to say our forum of lawn maintenance and landscaping, and they're not even a landscaper. Nothing wrong with that, I don't guess. But when you always are throwing shade when you don't even show nothing, it's hard to throw shade at other people when you don't show anything. Well, you throw shade all the time, but I'm showing everything that I do out here. I'm not, an unknown person in the comments that's going to throw shade at guys, and they're not even in business. I don't even understand that, man. And they're not even in the business, and they're throwing shade. Of course, they're going on somebody else's channel and doing that, and that's I didn't like the way the young guy over there was and I had not even watched the full video. By the time I saw the full video, I was like, man, this guy's total lack of respect is just off the chart. And and then you got guys coming in there that ain't even in business. They're coming in there and hurrahing him on, and when they don't even do anything. I've never seen them do anything, but they get mad when you don't follow their direction, but they're not showing you nothing. Same as always, man, in the YouTube. You got to be built for this stuff, man. I don't know, it's irritating though, to have guys knowingly go into comments and under fake names and stuff just to push buttons. I don't have time for all that, man. So it's a little frustrating for real, and it doesn't affect me hardcore as far as my day-to-day life or nothing. It's just irritating when you put all this effort into the videos and then you got somebody that don't do nothing trying to undermine everything that you do. Like I'm really not in business. Y'all see me out here every day. I said every day getting it, man. Got 1,400 yesterday. Well, there ain't no damn money. Okay, it ain't no money, but I'm okay with it. I mean, you know, that's 2 skid steer payments in one day. So, and I'm not burning up the lawns. What happens when you start doing skid steer work, you're really making more money than what you might think, because you're also not running through the lawns, right? So what's always happened in the past is, if we're really efficient out here, and that's what I am, contrary to what anybody in the politically incorrect world of YouTube thinks, I'm super efficient, and the guys that work for me are going to be super efficient. And what we've always done is we end up running ourselves right out of work on the lawn maintenance stuff. That's what ends up happening. So being able to incorporate a skid day here, a skid day there. Now, we won't run out of work if we get regular rain and stuff. But what ends up happening down here where I'm at, we'll go, 10 days and no rain, and we're working every day. And then we run out of lawns to cut. So if you're me, you got to kind of, finagle things around a little bit to where you can not run out of work. So incorporating skid jobs is what I do, right? But you always got to be, scratching and clawing at the calendar, man, to be able to free up the time to do skid work. So that's always been a factor. But these clowns that are always, what they are, y'all, is they're wannabes. They want to be something that they can't be. This dirty guy, he wants to be. He doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to be. He just wants to be. He just, every being of him wants to be, have a say so, because of what he did in the 1980s and shit, right? Or whatever. I can guarantee you he's never started from nothing and built anything, because if he had, then he wouldn't play the games that he plays. He's just a clown, no other way to say it. And he's always, trying to undermine what us hard-working guys are doing. And then when you look at some of the comments, it's like, dude, you're not even in business and you're trying to give people advice. I never understood that. How are you going to, give advice and you're not in business? How are you giving business advice and you've never even ran a lawn maintenance business? How would you know? You have no idea how to run a lawn maintenance business. Because and again, I'm just going on what I see. In today's world, we live in a world of seeing. I do. And if I don't see nothing, and you talking all that smack and I don't see nothing, then there ain't nothing. But just noise. That's all that is. He always makes innuendos that like, yeah, these guys, they're not in business or whatever. And I mean, you make yourself look even dumber because I'm out here showing you every day. I'm glad that next week is the light week, because next week I got another skid job to do. It's the job that I was doing. That I was doing during the winter, and we were waiting till spring to come back. Okay, y'all. So I hope I don't get caught up in the rain out here, man. I got about a 20-minute drive, and man, I'm on the fence. They're saying it's not raining there, but boy, the clouds look freaking bad. So, well, those guys are having to work in the mud, man. Oh my God, they got a right here. I'm gonna start showing y'all when I pull what I'm gonna start showing y'all. I need to start showing y'all what I see as I'm driving. Maybe put a little box up here, right? And so you can see what I'm seeing. So when you see me look at something, you'll know why. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna try that, man. Let me do a little research on it. It's kind of wet over here, but I gotta hit it, y'all. But look what they did, man. I don't know if y'all been over here before. Look at that walkway, man. I love that. And then this drainage right here. That's so nice. Man, they did a good job, man. That is nice. Because that was always, you couldn't really grow grass in there. It was always a mud hole. Love it. So let's see, for this right here, I'm not charging more because they did that, because it's not intrusive enough. I was already having to weed eat against the other one. They didn't create more work. And well, I don't know. I ain't been I ain't been around back yet, because you never know. But I know a concrete truck will catch hell getting in the back on this property. But what I always do here is, y'all know, these river birch trees, they're always dropping stuff. You know, there's two other ones over there at that other property that I do that I'm gonna take out. This right here really needs to be trimmed way back. You see that branch going all over into the little tree. These bottom branches, they need to be cut off. So I wouldn't be surprised she'd be willing to take the whole tree out. Who knows? But she's about tired of it too. But if you just trim it way up, and then whatever happens, happens. You know, I'll just get some of the, you know, the busy limbs. But that one big one, trim it up about 20 feet, and get rid of this one right here. Y'all see that one? I'd get rid of that one too. Yeah, that'd take a whole big piece. It's all over this. But yeah, so y'all know what it is, man. I'm finna get to it, man. Looks like I'm gonna get caught in rain. It's gonna rain on it. I didn't even cut back here at all. Man, did all the weeding. All right, y'all, I just dodged the rain. I mean, it's coming. It keeps coming down a little bit, and then it stops, and it comes down a little bit, and it stops. Yeah. All right, I got it done, man. Y'all, played on my emotions a little bit. So now I'm headed over to, I gotta go to the steel dealer. I gotta buy a chain and a few other little things that I need. They got a pretty good pawn shop right here. I'm always pulling a trailer, so I don't like to pull in there. Rarely do you find, at least around here, you won't find no good steel weed eaters or chainsaws. It'll be all something else around here. Once people buy the steel stuff, they never, especially like homeowners and stuff. If a homeowner buys a steel something, he ain't getting rid of it. So, okay, y'all. So I just left the dealer, spent about 150 bucks. Got some stuff that I need for weed eaters and yeah. Every time I go there, I buy the buttons and the round pieces for the weed eaters because we're going through that stuff. So yeah. So now I'm headed over here to the 10 pallet saw job. I'm not going to get out of the truck or nothing. I ain't called them or anything. I'm just going to ride by and just check the trap. That's all I want to do. So, yeah. So now I'm headed over here to the 10 pallet saw job. I'm not going to get out of the truck or nothing. I ain't called them or anything. I'm just going to ride by and just check the trap. That's all I want to do. Okay, y'all. Ride down past it and we'll stop by on the way out. It's on this side. Check it out. From a distance, y'all. From a distance. Distance. Let it get like that. I would already been uncut it. Because when you cut it, it just, I don't know, it does something to it, man. It makes it want to grow harder, more vigorous or whatever. Especially when we start getting these hot days. We've had some hot days, so. But I'll pull the camera off real quick. They haven't mowed. It's only been about 3.5, 4 weeks. So, see how the runoff side too. Look at that. Looks nice. I got some seed. I think I got some seed in the truck with me. I think I'm gonna throw some seed out right here. I got some seed, so yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. But it looks like they need to cut it. Now I'm not sure how they're gonna cut it. Yeah, but it's definitely taken. Ain't not one piece died. So now it's just about mowing it and kind of coaxing it in. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw some seed out. I'm out of here. So y'all saw that, man. Yeah, so the sod's growing. That's everything really. They need to mow it though, and the customers don't know. They don't know what to do. And but I had to come by here and look at it so I could know what to tell them to do, right? So